Hello, I'm Delphine, and I'll be going over Windows 8 and 8.1. I'll be going over new features found in Windows 8, specifically the Start screen and tiles, what was intended for these new features, where it succeeded and where it failed, what 8.1 changed, my thoughts on these new features, and two apps that I thought were pretty interesting. Windows reimagined the way that apps were presented and opened with a new Start screen and tiles. Microsoft removed the Start button at the bottom left of the screen, which doesn't seem like a huge difference but ended up being significant. So by removing the Start button, new ways to access apps were created. Pressing the Windows key, pointing the mouse to the right and selecting Start, or pointing the mouse to the bottom left of the screen and clicking the Start image when it appears. There are other ways to open the apps, but these are the most common ways. Windows 8 brought the tablet look to the PC. It made the new operating system universal. It also made a more personalized computer for its users. Users can reorganize their tiles by importance of apps and create the ideal environment depending on what their computer is intended for, such as work, school, entertainment, and such. Plus, there are many different versions of Windows designed for specific uses. But the general design stays the same, as shown below. The first image is the Start screen on a laptop. The second is on a tablet. And the third is the Xbox One homepage, so you can see how Microsoft has tied its devices together. Like I said before, the Start screen was made to be more personal to the user. It also provided a more organized look, and to some people, including me, it makes the design more pleasant to look at. Unfortunately, faithful Windows users missed the Start button they had grown accustomed to. Furthermore, the Windows 8 era is where Microsoft noticed a rather significant drop in computer sales. Windows 8.1 brought back the Start button on the taskbar. It also gave the ability to boot directly to the desktop instead of the Start screen should one choose to, which grants additional personalization. And it was able to open 2 or more apps at the same time in their own resizable windows instead of constant full screen. In my opinion, the Start screen works better for a tablet than it does for a computer because of the smaller size a tablet screen possesses compared to a computer. Also, since tablet's navigation mostly relies on touch, big tiles ensure the correct app is opened. The tiles also work better for the Xbox One, since TV screens usually have a distance between them and users. Having an entire screen separate from the desktop dedicated to apps seems a bit counterproductive. For me, apps that have importance usually go on my taskbar, so I may open them quickly without having to switch to another screen. Tiles work better for a laptop with a touchscreen, but again, it seems counterproductive since laptops come equipped with a touchpad to navigate already. Although a touchscreen laptop is nice, getting rid of fingerprints is not. But I digress. The design of the Start screen definitely modernizes Windows and advances the operating system. The 2 apps I thought to be of use are the Weather Channel and All Recipes. The Weather Channel becomes most useful during the winter when I start hearing about snow days. I check the weather daily so I can make plans around the better forecast. Plus, the app version gives all the information ever needed on one screen instead of clicking hourly, forecast, etc. All Recipes I know is going to be my savior one day. I don't really know how to cook independently, so I highly depend on Recipes to get me a meal when I'm not going to a restaurant. The plus is that I get to punch in what I have in my fridge and it will retrieve a recipe. All in all, the new Windows Start layout was a huge leap forward in Microsoft's operating system layout, even if some people thought it was a step back. Microsoft will be able to develop its operating system further, which can put the personal in PC in a new way.